Um, I've just gone through a lot of hardships, and I think taking a break from social media and taking a break to focus on yourself is very essential. I think it's essential to me at least. And it helped me a lot because when I came back, I felt like a new Nate. And
We puffin' reefer, kicking back and playing FIFA, sipping liquor, getting sick of feeling different ass niggas. What you mean? I don't fuck with being average. What you mean? I still don't sleep or dream like Martin Luther King. Please stand score.
Hey everybody, welcome back. My name is Alexis Ramon, and today I'm accompanied by the incredibly talented singer, songwriter, rapper, Nate Taylor from Lexington, Kentucky. Nate, how are you doing today?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
That's good to hear. I think this year has just been such a turmoil for everybody, and I guess I'm wondering, how has quarantine treated you? Have you been able to work on your project a little more, or how is it?
Yeah, no, it's been good, and I mean, like, it's been good and bad. I've had to just, learn to cope with it, of course. But once I've learned how to cope with it and it was just a time of getting my mind right, mostly. So it was good,
Yeah,
positive.
definitely. I think just that idea of the isolation is definitely hard for a lot of people, and just being able to find comfort within yourself is important.
Yeah,
So let's talk about your music. This past month, you dropped Bloom and Want a Kid, two great projects. I thought they were really good. So what
yeah.
inspired? When did you first start making music?
I started making music about 5 years ago. Senior year of high school, I started making music, and yeah, I just haven't stopped.
That's great to hear. Do you have any inspirations of people who you really like? You look up to, like, yeah, this is why I started. This is why I want to keep doing.
Yeah, I definitely look up to J. Cole. Like, I like listen to him so much because his message is just, I don't, he's just the way he raps is and the way he spreads like awareness of his thoughts. It's just like the way I plan to make my music, and to let people just like listen to it but be motivated by it at the same time. It's just like, so he's a big motivator. I mean, like, obviously my favorite rapper of all time is Lil Wayne. I love Drake. I love, Kendrick Lamar, all of those. But I think I see myself most as like a J. Cole as far as like the process of going and rapping and making the music goes.
Yeah, definitely. I think just that lyricism is pretty much unparalleled, really, in the game, and I think really something to look up to. What's your favorite J. Cole project?
Probably Friday Night Lights. And that's a mixtape.
Yeah, classic. It's pretty good. So
Yeah.
I wanted to talk to you. There was a period, I think, when I was first really getting to know you, really getting to get through the discography on your SoundCloud, where you actually disappeared for a bit. Can you talk a little bit about what happened for that brief phase of time?
Yeah. I've just gone through a lot of hardships, and I think taking a break from social media and taking a break to focus on yourself is very essential. I think it's essential to me at least. And it helped me a lot because when I came back, I felt like a new Nate. And I don't know, it's just essential to take a break. It's just, for me, I think you got to take a break from some things.
Definitely. And do you think that music has sort of worked as an escape from these hardships sometimes?
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, like, when I started getting really good and a lot of attention, I was like, it was kind of a stress. But then I took a break and I was like, bro, you actually really like doing this. Is just do this for fun, and people will like it, people won't. But at the end of the day, you did it and you liked it.
Definitely. I don't know if you think the same way, but I think the best music comes when, you're not really stressed about like trying to get the
For
number.
sure. No
Really.
question.
So I think the first visual I ever got was you had a music video with Andreas Jadali for your song San Andreas. Can you talk about that experience, how that went down, how it happened?
I was good. I think he hit me up and we took a whole day. We made the video in like 5 hours, or like filmed the video in 5 hours, and then he edited it for a few weeks. And he's a really smart kid and a really good, I mean, he just has a good eye for making videos. So it just worked out pretty well.
So what was behind the decision to choose San Andreas as the music video? Was it something specific that brought you towards that song?
we had a few different options, and we just came down to that option. We planned working more in the future, but that was just the very first song we decided to choose.
So now that you've like your main projects are you have had projects released and a lot of songs. I wanted to see if you could talk to me about your music making process. What goes behind the scenes in you making a song?
Um, I probably have like 1,000 saved beats on YouTube, and I always hit up producers in Lexington, but I usually just go off YouTube for now since I'm not signed. So I go off YouTube, I go through like the hundreds of beats, and then I lower it down and make it a playlist. Then I start writing. I literally have notebooks and notebooks and notebooks full of written. And I pick a beat, find whatever I feel that day, and then I, put the verse on, put the chorus on, and just like practice that, just make it all flow and make it all one.
Definitely.
It's usually different every single song. Like it's different every single song. Sometimes I write and then I find the beat, or I find the beat and then I write. It's just whatever comes up first.
You talked about the producers in Lexington there. Can you tell me a little bit about the Lexington, Kentucky music scene, how that is?
Yeah, I mean, I really, I'm not too close to a lot of like rappers in Lexington. But like producer, I have one good friend producer who masters all my music. His name's Austin Jones. But I'm getting to the point where I have my own home studio and I'm about to record my next project all by myself and then send it to AJ to master. So, but I mean, the music scene in Lexington, there's some good artists for sure.
That's really interesting. I think Jack Harlow's from Kentucky, right?
He's from Louisville. Yeah, he's from Louisville. Bryson Tiller's from Louisville as well.
So cool.
Yeah.
What do you think is one thing you wish you knew before you started everything, before you started making music?
Told myself to chill out. Just tell myself to take it step by step and day by day.
So we sort of talked about this before, but do you think in the beginning you were most focused on, having fun, or were you more focused on, really trying to blow up?
Having having fun. I was definitely focused on having fun at the start.
I think that's such an important thing to
Mhm.
authentic in a way to all of your fans.
Yeah.
What advice would you give someone who would want to pursue a career like yours?
I would say don't listen to anybody else's opinion and be confident in what you do and really believe in what you do if you're going to do it. I'd say do it for the right reasons.
Is there any people that you would like want to thank for like the place where you are now, like really just played a role in like your creativity process and getting to where you are now?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, anybody who's helped me out music wise, like my main guy who makes videos for me, Casey Womack, my producer, AJ, of course, like J. Cole and all them people. Family members, my family hasn't really been a part of my music making process, but still, thank you. My friends who share my music, you who share and care about and see, like the music. Really, anybody who supports me, I appreciate and thank you.
What do you think the future holds for you? Do you have any upcoming projects, or where do you think
I,
going with your
I'm gonna release a project here, hopefully in a few months. In the future, I see myself going far. Honestly, I think I had to get my mind right. That was really tough. That was super tough. I went through a really tough time getting my mind right, but I see myself going really far and having longevity.
future? What do you think would define a successful career?
For me, it's just being happy and being able to support the people who helped me. I want to get back to my friends. I want to help out other artists in Lexington. Um, the definition, I mean, like, of course, money comes with it and everything, but money isn't everything.
Are there any other genres you're interested in exploring with your music?
Yeah. I mean, I like rock and stuff. I hope to like learn to play the guitar and piano, and Mac Miller really inspired me as well to just, you know, especially his last few albums to it doesn't just have to be bar after bar rap. It could be some type of difference. There's a lot of different genres of rap.
Mm.
So
Definitely. I think just variety in general is something that, people can look up. And that's something that I've genuinely found with your music already. I think there's
yeah.
different vibes that, you're feeling with people. And that's really interesting.
Mm,
You're able to really work your way into the artist's mind and, what he's thinking at the time. Uh,
yeah, no question.
yeah. So do you think there's anything else you would want like listeners to know about you?
About me, I mean, just be ready for more music from me.
And where can listeners find you if they want to check out some of the best bars I've heard in a while?
What did you say?
Where can listeners find you?
Oh, I got you. They can find me on SoundCloud. My Nate Taylor, all caps, but it's soundcloud.com/NJT. Wait. I just changed it. SoundCloud.com/I am Nate Taylor. And should say Nate Taylor, Lexington, Kentucky. And I have like 54 songs done, I think, on there. And they're all bars and they're all ham, and just check it out.
All right. Thank you so much.